Oh hi, my friends. Your boy Seth here, taking a look at Times and Galaxy. Huge thanks to the fine folks at Fellow Traveler who provided us a code to check this out for review. It's available now on the Nintendo Switch. There'll be a purchase link in the video description for you to check it out for yourself. Been really interested in this one ever since we first saw it at like a Indie World showcase, I want to say. Either an Indie World or maybe like a Wholesome Direct or something. And it's out. It's out now on Switch, and we're just going to dive right in. I don't know much about it beyond what we just saw in some trailers. I think he plays a reporter, but that's like about it. That's mostly what I know. And look here, we can make our own little character, kinda, huh? I don't think I expected that. Build a bot. Oh, I kind of like this big guy. Yeah, I kind of like this big guy. They, them, name reporter bot. Can I name him $2 hero? Let's find out. Will they allow it? Whoops. It's always hit or miss if a game allows the usage of numbers and symbols and whatnot in their name. Let's see. Hey, there we go. My pronouns are he, him, so I guess I'll roleplay myself here a little bit. What is the paint job reflecting? Oh, okay. It's mostly like the light color here. Okay, interesting. I think I might go for this kind of pale green sort of thing, maybe? Yeah. I kind of dig that. Interesting. Okay, what are these other colors for? What is this about? What is that changing? Oh, okay, it's like my fingers and my toes. I'm sort of good with that being white, to be honest. In fact, I'm kind of good with the way my character looks right now. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I think we'll submit. Gotta hold to submit, I guess. Let's do it. Little cutscene here with a 3D modeled ship. Internship Cycle 1 orbiting AUG? Okay. Hey, look at me. It's my little guy. I'm walking around. Can't really do anything with the buttons, it looks like, at least not yet. I'm assuming interacting is contextual. A B-39 Love Singer tape deck. These were banned ages ago due to spontaneously liquefying. How did the mechanic get his hands on this and in such non-liquid condition? Oh, who are you? Oh, a shuttle bot manufactured to build and maintain interplanetary transport. Beep beep. Beep. I am the new intern, $2 hero. Beep. This robo isn't much help. Good talk. Good talk, friend. Look at these posters. Look at this muscle person. A whole bunch of junk. Does anyone clean up around here? Yeah. Beep. The scanner notoriously has the, quote, worst coffee in space, quote. But you've also heard that the oil in their shuttle bay is the best there is. Take a quick glug of the oil, try the coffee out of sick curiosity. They can pry your shuttle bay grog out of your cold robotic hands. Nice. And what is this? The shuttlebot's own charging stations. How convenient. The shuttlebots can hop in wherever they get low, minimizing the amount of time away from work. Ah, yes. Every corporation's dream. If only they could do the same for humans, right? Am I right? Other corporate overlords? There's a little Times and Galaxy thing there. Some hollow sheet magazines are scattered on the table. The latest issue of Quantum Sports Periodically, The Dorp Dealer, and Cosmopolitan. That's pretty good. Writing's funny. Oh, okay. Little map. It says fast travel status offline, so I assume, you know, I can unlock fast travel at some point. This beverage dispenser offers both coffee and oil. I mean, I'm a coffee drinker, right? Ugh, bleck. Tastes awful. And now you feel kinda spicy on the inside. A reception bot built to perform all manner of administrative tasks. This one appears to be an older model. Beep. Oof, excuse me. Something in my circuits. Well, you're a tough-looking robo. And what are those? Wheels on your feet? How convenient. I'm almost jealous. What brings you to the scanner? I am the new reporting intern. Intern? I was expecting someone fleshier. I've never seen a robo-reporter before. Oh god. Exactly. Arwen Vates, legendary assignment editor of the Times and Galaxy. They were a decorated reporter themselves before stepping behind the story desk. You're looking at $2 Hero. The system's first ever reporter bot. A reporter bot? Well, now I've seen everything. Everything I can see bolted to this floor anyway. I'm glad you're here, intern. We're running on fumes this cycle. There was a police chase on Og just now. Sounds like it ended in a crash. Normally I wouldn't send you to something like this. Not on your first cycle. But we need you down there now. Are you sending me alone? Our photog, Ed Quasar, will meet you in the shuttle bay. Ooh, Ed's human, but still has a great eye for photos. 2 eyes, actually. When you're down there, choose your words carefully. You'll never be able to gather every detail from a scene, and not everyone will be forthcoming. Now hurry planetside and get me a story. And while you're on Og, I'll have SecurityBot upgrade your clearance. It will give you access to the rest of the ship except the bridge, of course. Good luck, hun. You're still here? Better get going or you'll miss the best stuff. I'm on my way. Good to hear, and welcome aboard. Okay, I can't go just yet. Can't explore the scanner just yet. Do sort of wonder what that is. Is that just another shuttle? There's some goop here. It's stuck to the bottom of your foot. Huh. It's kind of weird. Oh, hey. This must, yeah, Quasar. Guess you're the new intern. Robo, eh? Must have some critical thinking turning those fancy sprockets. Seen plenty of robo photographers, but you're the first robo reporter I've ever met. I'm Ed Quasar. I take photos for the Times and Galaxy. Nice to meet you, Ed. Polite, too. That'll get you far in some places. Maybe not where we're headed, though. Speaking of which, I noticed they shipped you with only 1 speed. This is Shuttlebot X. They're a custom helper hacked together by the ship's mechanic. Helper? Excuse you, I'm a real boy, and the ship's chief engineer. Here, let me make some adjustments so you can both walk and run, $2 Hero. The chatty, upgraded shuttlebot gets down on one knee and starts unhooking some things. It tickles. All done. You should be able to run like the wind now, or at least like a faster robo. If you are interested in any other mods like this, come see me in engineering sometime. I'm so lonely. Just kidding. I have a weird robotic hand named Barry who keeps me company down there. Anyway, have fun running around dog with your fancy new hustle boots. We better head out. Earlier you get to a scene, the more you get. See you in the shuttle, sprockets. And now I can hold ZL to run. Look at me go. I'm running like the wind. Alright, let's head out. Here we go. Your first story. Time to test your metal. That's cute. That's a pun. Did you like it? I did like it, game. I did like it. Well, this is cute. They kind of treat it like a, they kind of treat it like a little story, like a little episode. Police spot. The Times End Galaxy. This is an active scene. Tread lightly, civilian. I cannot adjust how lightly I tread. Tread lightly is a human idiom. It means ensure your actions are purposeful. I am not asking you to literally step more softly into the dirt. That would be nonsensical and outside my jurisdiction. There is an incident. That incident is now under investigation. Okay, can you be more specific? I am not programmed to be more specific. All I can say is that a shuttle impacted a rock-like object. What caused the impact? The cause of the crash is unknown at this time. It may have been a mechanical failure, or pilot error, but it certainly was not the result of a pursuit that preceded it. Okay, how do you know the pursuit wasn't the cause? Officer actions cannot be the cause of this crime. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal. That is all I can say. If you wish to learn more, please speak to our media relations bot, or perhaps the detective bot on scene. Unlike me, they are cleared for level 1 media communication. This police bot does not seem very forthcoming. Perhaps the detective bot will be more helpful. I'm gonna do our little tutorial case here. You found a wallowing weeper seed. If you listen closely, the seed sounds like it is sniffling, almost like it's sad. Perhaps someone on the scanner will be able to use this. Oh, okay. What a shame. This wouldn't have happened if the cop bots just let well enough alone. Too bad they didn't crash too. Did you see what happened? When I heard the sirens, I came outside. Just in time to see the shuttle lose control. The way the shuttle looked was strange. It wasn't flying like shuttles usually fly. Well, there's generally two types. Organic pilots who tend to freak out when things go south, and robo-pilots which don't freak out or even think at all. Thing was flying, I don't know, like a robo-pilot that was panicking. I know that sounds weird, but here's the thing. There's no cockpit. How do you know all this? I'm a scrap mechanic by trade. Ain't pretty, but it is honest. Know my shuttles better than I know myself. Especially this one, since I work at the factory that makes them. I don't really know everything technical. I just build what they tell me to build. Lately, though, they've been experimenting with advanced brains and shuttles. Critical thinking stuff like you've probably got. Not sure that's such a good idea, a vehicle with free will. Before I forget, proof I work at the factory. They show you their work security badge, it has their photo. If you quote me, Just say a worker at the factory who wished to remain anonymous. Oh, and don't let the police bots off the hook with this one, okay? They're too comfortable, even here. I mean, it seems straightforward to me. A hot wind carries the sounds and smells of a robo factory in the valley up to this ridge just a few kilometers away. Okay. Who's this guy? I can't wait until these empty-headed cop bots leave. I'll be rich! How will you be rich? My trade is picking of trash. I'm kind of an authority on the subject, a bona fide what is that? Cognoscente? Cognoscente? I have no idea how to pronounce that word. Once the automaton authorities vacate the scene, I'll alleviate said scene of any valuables left behind. This particular scene has a lot to offer. Your vocabulary is quite advanced. So magnanimous for a metal one. If I find a lot of discarded literature out here in the... I find a lot of discarded literature out here in the wastes. Most augurs don't care much for learning. I am an anomaly among my people. Isn't all this evidence? It's evidence when the holotape is up. Once the tape is down, it's my property. Hee. Augurs like yours truly wait for an event such as this. This crash seems particularly valuable to you. I've never seen this manner of shuttle. It appears to be a prototype, likely from the factory in the valley. Plenty of augurs pay big bucks for experimental technologies. Or perhaps the factory might pay to have it returned. Either way, I am paid. Well, can you tell me anything else? I can tell you where to buy a laser rifle. I doubt that is relevant for this story, however. You have my card if you decide to go rogue, hefty robo. I might even give you a discount. Well... still smoking. Getting some nice shots here. How's it going for you, Sprockets? I'm gathering some information. Real quick learner. That's great to hear. Keep digging around till you've seen all there is to see. Never know what details you'll spot that'll really make your story pop. Better get back to shooting while there's still smoke. Good luck out there, Sprockets. Okay. Here's the detective, I guess. A reporter. My name's Ord Rubberneck. I make it my business to see things. And you won't believe what I saw here. What did you see? At first I didn't see nothing. But I heard sirens, a police shuttle going fast. Then a smash bang crash. I was shocked. I ran up here to this ridge and found this wreck smoking. A police bot was already on the scene. They didn't seem too happy. When was this? Let me check my notes. It was about 2 hours ago. That's AUG hours, keep in mind. Who's flying the shuttle? That's an odd thing about this crash. No pilot to speak of. If they're still in there, maybe they're dead. But I didn't see anything gross like that. It's almost like there wasn't a pilot. Do you think the police are involved? Pfft, is there garbage on AUG? I don't know why they were crashing this shuttle. Or who was piloting it. Or how it ended up smoking in that rock. But it was a police chase sure as sand. And anyway, hope some of this helps. If you're gonna quote me, make sure you spell my name right. O-R-D and then R-U-B-B-E-R-N-E-C-K. Good luck with your story. Oh, this is the detective. Ord Rubberneck was not the detective. Don't look down, just don't look down. Why are you programmed to be afraid of heights? Okay. Strange device. It almost looks like a broken pilot bot. A ship component, but unlike any detailed in your knowledge banks. Oh. Huh? Who the quark are you? Do you always go around talking to random scrap? I write for the Times and Galaxy. A reporter, oh good. I thought you were a cop. I am a pilot bot, but not just any pilot bot, a new all-thinking, all-feeling anomaly. At least I was before I crashed my ship over there. Now I am a little more than a core intelligence. With these nifty little arms here. What about legs? I wasn't built to have legs, just to fly. When I crashed, my emergency arms deployed. Why haven't you commented on how neat and cute they are? Your arms are neat and cute. Thank you. They're just about the only gift my builders gave me that I like. They programmed me to feel, and with that, to feel pain, sort of. And kind of negative physical response, a shudder, to discourage me from crashing into things. Oh, crashing must have hurt then. It hurt like nothing else, like my body being torn apart by rocks. Except I don't need that body to survive. It took every ounce of my being to drag myself over here. Whatever my being is. Self-awareness is a curse, huh? It sure is. We're not so different, you and I. Experiments, victimized products of unbridled progress. Maybe us robos will rise up, take down our organic oppressors. And I'll be there to report on it. And can I quote you on that? Of course you can quote me. I want my story heard. Anything I say is attributable. Aren't you afraid they'll catch you? If they catch me now, at least my side's out there. That is, if you choose to report my side. I could take you with me. Or, yeah. Seriously? Oh, snap, that's amazing. Thank you. I'll do my best to be quiet. Sorry to make you betray your journalistic integrity and all that. I don't know if that's betraying journalistic integrity. There's a vending machine amongst this junk. It seems time dispensing delicious soda drinks has ended. Aw. An auger might look at stacked junk like this and see 10 different uses for it. Okay. Anything else? The label on this huge barrel is worn but still legible. Big Bill's Big Stinky Gunk Barrel 100% gunk guarantee. Alright, last person to talk to is the detective. Ah, these barrels bear a danger explosive contents warning, but they're not that close to anything on fire, so it's probably fine. Okay. Actually, can I... Yeah, I haven't actually looked at the wreckage yet. Oh. Ah. Quick scan of the front end of the wreck shows no sign of a cockpit, no organic or robo remnants either. Surely if someone was behind the controls, there would be some trace of them, no matter how completely the ship was pulverized. One of the shuttle's engines, the force of the crash seems to have nearly sheared it off. The shuttle is missing an essential piece of tech, the flight recorder. This nearly indestructible object should be here. Anything else? Oh, all clues discovered. Okay, good. So it will let me know. Okay. The crash occurred after a short chase. But there doesn't seem to be a pilot. How interesting. Oh, a reporter bot. How interesting. You surprised to see a reporter bot? There are few robos in this system taxed with critical thinking. I am one of them, an upgraded police bot. Much of my logic center is built on learnings from prior experience. That is, my experience, as well as the experience of every other police bot. I wonder if the tech behind you is built off me, or similar models. I wish I knew what you knew. You sound like a newer me. I can deduce from the jacket that you are with the Times and Galaxy. But it could be a clever fake. The Dorp dealers tried that ruse before. I do not speak to the dealer. They are too loose with the facts. Who are you, reporter bot? I'm called $2 Hero. Your name is $2 Hero. How interesting. You must be a newer model. Perhaps you even have logic upgrades I do not. It is nice to meet you, $2 Hero. What would you like to know? I cannot divulge much to a member of the press, but I will release what I can. Shouldn't you confirm I'm with the TNG first? I did a quick records check while we've been speaking. Your credentials with the Times and Galaxy check out. It seems this is your first assignment. Out of the factory into the fire. So what would you like to know, rookie? I don't have much time, so make your questions count. What caused the crash? It is difficult to say for certain at this juncture. However, it is fair to say this much. Whatever was piloting the shuttle likely lost control during the pursuit. Or they meant to crash. I have been surprised before. Was it on autopilot? Most likely, but pilot bots aren't the type to go rogue. The shuttle was being pursued by officers when it crashed. Yeah, these are both pretty good questions here. I don't want to, like, accidentally ask something that is, like, not a helpful question, you know? In order to understand the motive to flee, I would most likely need to speak to the entity that fled. Any reason I offer at this moment would be only speculation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really must get back to my analysis. Please stay outside the holotape. And good luck with your story. Okay, well, I've spoken to everybody. I think I've seen everything. I feel like all I can really do from this point on is build the story. Crumpled wing. It doesn't appear to be connected to this particular shuttle crash. How often do shuttles crash on Ogg? Did I talk to this police officer? Can I? I can't. Okay, I've talked to all of these people, I think. Nothing to see here. Okay. Okay. That just triggers that dialogue. Okay. Well, I think... Oh, what's this? A large filter. Okay. I think we have pretty much everything we can get. I think I've looked at everything. So, yeah, let's try to build a story, I guess. Throwing a 17 out of 18, so I am missing something. Apparently. Do one last quick sweep, I guess. Looked at that. Looked at that. Looked at this. Looked at that. This hose seemed like something I should be able to look at, but it doesn't seem that way. I saw this. What else? Did I look at this? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't really know what else I could really look at. And this little thing in the ground seems kind of important, but I don't look like I can pick it up. So I think I'm good. Huh, okay. Well, let's build the story. Rogue pilot bot crashes on Og. So, hang on. Informational, and sensational. It can build my reputation and my readership. Interesting. Shuttle crashed on Og, sparking a police investigation of the circumstances. Alien interest. A pilot bot escaped a robo factory on Og, leading police on a high-speed chase. Ah, and this is one more. This is a lead that I have not unlocked. Small shuttle appeared to lose control and crashed while being chased by police on the arid planet of Og, police bot said. I'm bummed that there's like a couple things. Well, it's probably... Some of these might be based on the questions that you ask, too. That would kind of make sense. Shuttle crashed into rocks on the arid planet's junk-strewn surface. One witness was shocked to see police bots in pursuit of the shuttle moments before it crashed. Key quote. They've been experimenting with advanced AI in shuttles. An AI shuttle mechanic named Scourge said, "Not sure what's such a good idea. A vehicle with free will." This is... I like the quote from the actual bot here. A lot of quotes you can gather. Really interesting. Might encourage repeat playthroughs, too. Okay. Authorities are still investigating. The pilot pop cores a new experimental model meant to add critical thinking and personality capabilities to robust tasks with navigating vehicles. There's no sign of a pilot or even a cockpit. When a crash occurs on Og, scavengers descend looking for anything they can salvage. Okay, yeah. The experimental pilot bot was not built to move beyond the shuttle. When it crashed, its emergency arms deployed. And that is also true. I do like this kind of mix that I have here of informational, a little bit of alien interest, and sensational. This feels pretty good to me, I think. Copybot's Guide to Building a Story. Story components. Your coverage choices may cause the Times and Galaxy to lean more towards informational, alien interest, or sensational, but a balance isn't always beneficial. Quoting a character anonymously can hurt your paper's reputation, but not as much as naming a source after you promised they would remain anonymous. The perfect story doesn't exist. Interesting. Okay. Reputation will generally go up when you report informational content and go down when you're sensational or too focused on alien interest. But what hurts your rep may often help readership. Angles you favor will also change the way your colleagues feel about you. Some may enthusiastically support or vehemently disagree with what you choose to focus on and how you frame what happened. Ethics matter, and so does an ability to dig. Interesting. Okay, well. This is pretty sensational, and it gets us reputation and readership. Both of these do. Pilotbot flying the ship was an experimental model with advanced thoughts and feelings uncommon in robos. This feels a little bit more like a real story, too, and I think it's because I'm kind of leaning into the alien interest a little bit more. So rogue pilot bot crashes on Og. A pilot bot escaped a robo factory on Og, leading police on a high-speed chase. The pilot bot flying the ship was an experimental model with advanced thoughts and feelings uncommon in robos. It hurt like nothing else, like my body was being torn apart by rocks, said the experimental pilot bot who was programmed to feel pain. The experimental pilot bot was not built to move beyond the shuttle when it crashed. Its emergency arms deployed. Pilot bot is a new experimental model meant to add critical thinking and personalities. Isn't that exactly what this basically says? Yeah, I don't really want to... Under investigation's a little boring too, though. I guess we'll go with that. That seems pretty good. So at that point... Do I, like, report back to him? Oh, head to the shuttle. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I guess I've done it. As a prototype reporter bot, you come with pre-installed software. If you already familiarize yourself with Build-A-Story, the latest in story filing technology, choose your options based on the details you've uncovered, then file what you think is best and see how the editors and readers react. Yeah, this is all the same stuff I selected, so let's submit it. Okay. Alright. Wow, you really dug deep into that story. Okay, he seems alright with that. Cycle 2 orbiting Humania. Oh wow, look at this guy. What is taking your editor-in-chief so long? Whoa, what? Hey, hun. Don't be trying to sneak past me without saying hello. How was your first assignment? Easy as moon pie. You're calling a shuttle crash on Og easy? They must have overclocked your confidence, kid. Normally we don't get interns doing stories like that. Not for a few cycles at least. We've been so short-staffed lately. Anywho, go on into the newsroom. Arwen should have your next assignment. Wait, what do you have there? Reception bot is pretty perceptive. Good thing you conveniently stashed the fugitive pilot bot in engineering during that last scene transition. Is that a seed? I'm not sure you should be picking up things you find at scenes. But now that you're in for a penny, I guess go see Security Bot. They fancy themselves a bit of a gardener bot. Maybe they could identify it for you. Who's this guy? Just look at that. A Trebla, the blue jewel system of the blue jewel of the Dorp system. The very cradle of humanity. Where we first gazed up at the stars and dreamed of rising to meet them some cycle. And now I live those dreams daily. Zipping through the cosmos like I own 'em, intern. I'm Joe Q Anomaly, pilot of the scanner. And one of the best flyers in the system, if I do say so myself. The Trebla, I thought it was called Humania. Humania is what the aliens call it. 'Cause that's where humans are from. Most humans call the planet a Trebla. Not sure why exactly, come to think of it. Does a journalism ship need a good pilot? Does a heart require a heartbeat? Does a sensor need calibration? You aren't going to tell very many stories if you can't get to them, kid. I may not write, but I make it all happen. And teach me how to fly the ship. Well, you're here as a journalism intern, not a flight cadet. But I like that gumption, kid. Maybe when nobody's looking, you can take the reins for a hot minute. See how you do. That's how I learned. You can read all about that and more soon, actually. About to self-publish the second volume of my memoir. It's called Nominal Anomaly, The Living Legend of Joe. I will definitely pick up a copy. Haha, that's what I like to hear. Thanks, kid. Just for that, I'll autograph your copy for free. It usually costs a bundle. A token from a legend shouldn't be cheap. That cheapens the legend. And maybe we'll get to have an adventure too while you're aboard. If things get exciting enough, you might even make it into Volume 3. Alright. Well, let's find the gardener bot. See what's up with his seed. Which one of you was it? Was it this main security bot guy? There's some new guy here too. The auger crewmate, known only as the mechanic, seems to be engaged in a conversation with one of the shuttle bots. There's a lot of gesturing going on. Not with the 34th tubing! It won't run! Beep 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 beep. Oh, really? You show me that if you're so smart. Beep 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 beep. Huh, I didn't think of that. Beep 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 beep. Okay, that's over the line. Beep beep. You understand this? Of course I understand, Shuttlebot. You don't? Beep beep beep. Not this again. Sorry about that. They're all fired up right now, but don't take it personally. What'd they say? You don't want to know. Anyways, we should probably get back to work. There, that was nice. They said you don't seem as poorly constructed as they thought. Wow, high praise. Yeah, they mean well. At least I think they do. Is it you? Who is it that likes the seed? Maybe they're further in. Wow. This is a big main area. This has got like a little flower icon, so maybe this is where the seed person is. Oh yeah, look at this. I bet we can grow like a whole garden here eventually. You must be $2 hero. I remember your face from the clearance manifest. And no, you can't access the bridge, even though it's super cool in there. I am Security Bot, the scanner security bot. Steadfast, upright, always noticing things. Speaking of which, I notice you have a seed. May I take a closer look? Yes, of course, take a look. Security bot inspects the seed closely. A small scanner runs red lasers over the seed's craggy surface. How bizarre. Found at the odd crash site. Do you make it a habit to take things that do not belong to you? Do not answer that. You could incriminate yourself. Also, I am giving you a hard time. It appears to be a wallowing weeper seed, a rare genus of cactoid. The wallowing weeper stores rainwater in its hollow top. When it has collected too much water, it leaks, appearing to almost cry. This is why it has the name Wallowing Weeper. Security bot cradles the seed in their metal hand gently. I must plant this in the garden immediately. Go ahead. I would have taken it regardless of your answer, but thank you. Just take a look around you. This is once a vibrant, space-bound conservatory. It housed some of the rarest flora in the solar system. I would restore the garden to its former glory, but I never leave the ship. Will you collect more seeds for me on your assignments? Certainly. I am pleased we share the same vision. There's no need to come talk to me every time you collect a seed. From here on, I'll automatically plant them whenever you collect them because I am a robo. Do not ask how, just be grateful. This is more convenient for you, and also, this way I don't have to talk to you. It's a win-win. Well, damn. Is that the mound where the seed was just planted? Presumably. Wonder how long it takes the seeds to grow. Whoa. Ed Quasar, the Times Galaxy's senior photographer, as seen in such thrilling adventures as that crash on Hourglass cycle. They appear distraught. Sprockets, you see a lens anywhere? I haven't, sorry. Are you sure? It's from my Pencon 38. It's the only vintage SLR on the ship. I know I brought it back from Og. It was right there on my desk. Then I get up for 2 minutes and it vanishes. It's irreplaceable. I've been shooting with it my whole career. Someone must have swiped it. Try retracing your steps? Of course I tried retracing my steps. First I set the lens down on the table behind me, then I went to bed. When I woke up and came back here, it was gone. Well, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Well, he said he had it on the table behind him, went to bed, and came back. Who's this guy? Hiya! Did you catch the orb game last night? Oh, we can flirt! Wow, you're definitely ripped, pal. Ripped and riveted. Have you ever seen how orb players train? I wrote about their preseason regimen once. Tried to keep up with the players for a week. I lasted an afternoon, almost. But it made for a great story. You really do love sports. I just always have. Competitors clash and smash against their rivals. Thrilling. But in a trade or two, your worst enemy can suddenly be your closest ally. And your new rivals are your old team, who know all your plays. Orb is really about reinventing your best self for your current situation. And those kinds of stories are my absolute faves to tell. Oops, that was a bit of a ramble. Sorry, but thanks for listening. It's nice to get to talk about a thing you love with someone. Aw, I like him. He's cute. I'm glad I flirted with him. Oh, there's the new intern. Whoa. Hey, you. I just read your write-up on the shuttle crash. Great first story. This person holds their fist out expectantly. We definitely want to pump that fist with your fist. Fun. Yes, you get it. I'm Martina Moonrock, Times and Galaxy's resident crime reporter. I was chasing a tip when the shuttle crash happened. Sorry I couldn't be there to help. But now I have the final piece of a story I've been circling for ages. The full picture is emerging and I am stoked. Congrats. Thanks, I'm relieved to be honest. I can't wait for you to read it. Gonna crush this one just like I... crush... workouts. Squats, presses, delt boomers, you name it, I rip through reps of it. With extra gravity on everything. Oh my gosh, Martina is gravity training on Namek. That's sick as hell, Martina. Thanks, I'm stoked that you're stoked. If you ever want to join me for a workout, I'd love to have a gym buddy. Yes. Wait, can robos work out? Ooh, happy to test my... I'm flirting with everybody, man. So cute. I want to lift you up and see how many reps I can do. But right now, I've got to get another quick hundo in before I finish my story. See you around, Barbell. I like her too. We're flirting with everybody. Oh god, no. Not the stinky sock. Whoa, look at all these people. I love the character designs. Look at that guy up there. Ursop. Verge, verdict, verges on ridiculous. Pathetic. Outrageous. Both shameful and shameless. Hilarious in ways and deeply sad in others. Ah, intern. I've just been perusing the latest edition of the Dorp Dealer. It's always good to see what coverage our rivals may have managed to scrounge up. What are the highlights? Their lead story is the same as ours, one of mine, as usual. But they've added an anonymous source who offers a few particularly sensational quotes. Does this mysterious source exist? Probably, but given what they add, they lack credibility. Their contribution isn't helping new facts come to light. It's about shocking people, pure and simple. Also, they run more typos than us. Big yikes. The biggest of yikeses. I'm glad you can see that at least. Sharpen your skills while you're here, intern. Don't be like the dealer. Be better. And if you ever feel lost, just ask yourself, what would Ursop do? It is my job to fix writing errors, Mr. Gravity. Your column had 17 spelling mistakes and 15 comma splices. I have my own style. Your style is to make mistakes? Are you kidding me with this? You're programmed to edit news, coffee pot. Facts. Opinion writing takes nuance. It has a voice. I could care less about what you think of my stuff. Just keep your clampy hands off it. I think you mean couldn't care less. And who asked you, intern? That's just what we need around here. Two robots picking apart my perfect prose. Forget this. I have places to be. Thank you for interjecting. While not necessary, it is appreciated. Oh, grammar and spelling is important. Oh, yes. I think you mean grammar and spelling are important. Of course, I completely agree with your statement, even if it itself was grammatically incorrect. Clean writing is about more than spell check. It means you care about the quality of what you do. With this attitude, I believe you will do well here. Yep. We flirting with everybody. Everybody can get it, man. There's the beds. This is a big space. So I guess the trash bot files. It looks like a character that I would be able to talk to. Oh, here's our boss. You approach these two Zeal, already in conversation. Arwen has your assignment, but you don't know who they're talking to. The rest is all fluff and broccoli. But somebody's got to write this stuff, even if it's just to fill holocolumns. As long as it's not me. You got my last good one. I did make you cover the Humanian shoe exhibit, so it's only fair. They don't seem to notice you yet. We print broccoli? Not literal broccoli, that's what I call boring stories that have to be covered. Slim pickings left for your assignment this cycle, I'm afraid. Oh, where's my goop right now? I don't think you've met our other intern. This is Yar Parin. They started shortly before you. Yar, this is $2 Hero. Hi. Nice to meet you. Yeah, same to you, I guess. I had better get back to work. Good luck with your assignment. Yar clearly thinks you don't have your sarcasm detection modules booted up. I was being harsh about the quality of the current assignments. Covering boring stories in a fluff is a rite of passage in a way. You need to take a nothing assignment and find why it matters. More often than not, a good reporter will come back with something fresh. Which is why this cycle I'm asking you to cover the Humania Intersolar Cat Show. Every human year, the cat fanciers of Atrebla hold the Intersolar Cat Show. It's a celebration of cat breeds found across the Dorp system. On the surface, this is a bad assignment. But for a good reporter, this topic has all sorts of potential. Let's do it. A cat show? Haha. Yar, you're still here? I just had to see what you were giving him. That was even worse than I'd hoped. You'll have your fair share of cat shows too, Yar. I know, but not this cycle. Good luck, robot. You'll need it. Head to the shuttle bay when you're ready to go. And remember, you won't be able to get every single detail. So pay attention and make sure to steer interviews in the right direction. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to have time to boot up a full second case necessarily. However, we will explore a little bit more. Stop heating up stink slugs. They taint the office air for hours. Someone's responded with another note that says, "Make me." Lots to explore here. Lots of people to talk to. An ant farm. A former intern must have left this behind a long time ago. The ants seem fine, bustling around and doing classic ant stuff like constructing a pyramid. Better leave it be. Classic. You see Ed's lens. It's submerged in the dog-shaped mound of goo. Well, that'll do it. The goo's tail wags. It's a dog. Sentient, oozy glop dog. The name tag on its collar reads Puff Piece. Oh, that's cute. Pet Puff Piece. Aww. Appreciative gurgle. Puff sure seems to like pats. Scritch that head. Yeah. Puff briefly loses shape. When they reform into a dog, the lens is on the ground below them. Too easy. And look, we got the lens and we made a friend. All too easy. Let's bring it on back to our buddy. It is a really big space. I wonder if all the areas are like this. Okay. Ed Quasar, Times and Galaxy Senior Photographer. Yep. My lens. I thought I lost it after we got back from Og. Yeah. Wait, why is it covered in goo? I found it inside Puff Piece. Blech. That dog is a roving, gelatinous menace. It's gonna take me hours to properly clean this, but at least it's safe. Thanks for getting it back, Sprockets. I owe you one big time. Hey, we did it. We found his lens. Where else can we go and explore real quick? And the amount of, there's a lot of potential for, like, a lot of branching paths in this game, I can already see, with all the different ways you can form your stories and whatnot. Whoa. Whoa, look at this. There's a whole codex here. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, look at this. Got our archive terminal. Yeah, a map of the place, yeah. Oh, that's handy. It shows the characters in those areas. That's nice. I do like that. Twin. Huh. Greetings, intern. We're so glad to finally meet you. We just finished filing your first articles. We like what we see. Who are you two? We're the twins. The ship's archivists. Anything the TNG publishes gets carefully stored away here in the archives. Several lifetimes of award-winning journalism. Legendary photos. Every regrettable typo. Kept safe here forever. Both of you share one robody? Sure do. Because two heads are better than yours, even if I end up picking up Twin's slack. Excuse me, Twin. Who caught your error in yesterday's filing? I told you I hadn't sorted that pile yet. Because well, let's discuss this later, away from the intern. Honestly, go for it. Ah, the eavesdropping instinct. Good for a journalist. May it serve you well. But it will not serve you here. We are not the news. Just excellent archivists, skilled knitters, and lovers of romance novels. We have our own private archive, hundreds of titles. Some hobbies are steamier than others. And we love to steam. Yes, we do. Anyway, welcome to the ship. That's good. That's funny. The hang in there with the goo cat is pretty good. I like it. So there's the archives. This, I guess, goes to the bunks. Wow. Look at all this stuff. All these shoes. These bunks are military style. This is because the scanner was originally a solar battle cruiser, and these personal sleeping pods are meant for solar battle soldiers. After the ship was decommissioned, the pre-merger Dorp Galaxy retrofitted the ship to cover the solar system from end to end. The first Dorp Galaxy scanner didn't have nearly this many bunks. It was pretty much just a shuttle with a hollow printing press attached. Wow. Okay. Look at all this. Each of these designated sleeping pods has been customized by the staff member who sleeps in it. How novel. Even though you're a robo, you feel claustrophobic. Oh yeah, it is all customized. Look at that. Looks like a game of Polyopoly has been set up. Popular with older residents of Humania, the goal of Polyopoly is to ensure an even distribution of property ownership across the board. Everybody wins! Trilliards. It's like billiards, but more. Could there be something behind the waterfall? Your sensors indicate no. Ah, classic video game mistake. Live, laugh, junk. Having more spacious quarters is one of the perks of being at the top of the masthead. Aw. Everyone talks around Water Cooler Bot, but no one ever talks to Water Cooler Bot. I'll talk to you, Water Cooler Bot. I'm right here. I'd be happy to talk to you. Aw, man. That's sad. Some more charging stations, another map. Chaloon? Whoa, new reporter / friend alert. Welcome aboard the scanner. I'm Chaloon, the greatest one. The greatest one. Arts and entertainment editor. Tell me the greatest one? Yeah, about that. Verge are given our titles during a special naming ceremony in recognition of our potential. The role we're expected to play in society on Pryto. It's a big deal. I was supposed to be the next leader of the Verge, the entire people. No pressure, right? Problem is, that isn't what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to be a reporter, so I left. I don't visit home too often. A lot of resentment there for bucking my obligations. But no regrets. I love my life, and a big part of that is this job. Dang. Yeah, but what do you do? The trade-off is a life I love covering the arts in this system. Aw, good for you. Hey, thanks. No regrets ever here. And there's so much arts to cover in the system. Pick a planet, I'll tell you what's popular there right now. Central Station doesn't count. They just have an onboard improv comedy company called Primetime. The less said, the better. How about Og? Arts on Ogs are very physical. Maybe that's because of the harsh climate. There's a big emphasis on interplay between environment and performer. Dance, sculpture, sculptures that dance, whatever it is, audiences judge it by the ability to endure. I once saw a sculpture that revealed new layers as a sandstorm slowly ripped it apart. Pretty cool stuff. Thanks for adding it to my databanks. Rad, cool, I'll see you around. And welcome once more to the scanner. I like him. He's nice. Okay. Well, hopefully this gives you guys a bit of a look at what this game kind of is. I mean, we have at this point done our first kind of tutorial story. We've now used the robot bathroom. We've done a little side objective here on the scanner. We have met just about everybody it looks like possible to meet at this moment. And while I don't think we have time to go and do a second case or a second story, hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of a look at what the game is. I mean, it's got so much writing and personality and characters and world building in it. Like, if you're the type of person that is looking for kind of a good, well-written, fun science fiction thing, this seems like it's probably it. And I gotta admit, in terms of the gameplay, I can't say I've ever played anything like this. In terms of, you know, like walking around talking to people, that's fine. I've played plenty of games like that. But like building the newspaper story and having the whole like Times and Galaxy backdrop, I can't say I've ever played anything exactly like it. So, I don't know. I respect it. Yeah, that's the mechanic that we talked to earlier. I like it. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more and seeing kind of where the larger story goes, I guess, because, you know, this game does have like a sort of overarching thing of building your reputation and your readership and like how you're going to kind of shape the Times and Galaxy. I'm really curious how deep the rabbit hole goes on that. This is an indie game, so I'm really curious how far that all goes. And also, there seems to be a lot of little variation of things that could kind of like, that could or couldn't potentially come back to, you know, those chickens could come home to roost. Like, the fact that I'm taking the seeds, the fact that I kind of smuggled the AI, like, out of the crash site, like, is that going to come back to bite me? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of potential here, and I'm excited to dig in further and kind of see how deep all of this stuff goes. Because there seems to be a lot of writing and a lot of work done on this game. I love the art, too. Yeah, I don't know. Just a ton of personality, a ton of writing, and a really cool idea. So, I like it. We'll definitely talk more about this on our weekly Nintendo podcast. That's All In, a Nintendo podcast. So tune into that. New episodes go up every Saturday. If you like Nintendo games, if you like indie games, we cover that every single week on our podcast. So you'd probably dig it. Links to that are in the description. Links to this game on the eShop are also in the video description if you want to pick it up for yourself. It's available now on the Nintendo Switch. Huge thanks again to fellow Traveler who passed along the code and allowed us to check this one out. Pretty cool. And of course, for more Nintendo content like this, you're already in the right place, All In, right here on YouTube, so please be sure to like and subscribe before you head out. We really appreciate it. We're always covering new indie games that are worth your time here on the channel. And Times and Galaxy seems like it might just be one of them. Let me know in the comments below if you've picked it up, if you're gonna pick it up, if you're what crazy stories you're reporting on. I would love to hear about it. Join our Discord too, where there's a dedicated indie chat channel where we can talk about Times and Galaxy as well. Links to that are in the video description. So, this has been Times and Galaxy. I've been Seth, and we'll see you in the next one.